Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've come up with MCQ series as per the new examination pattern of CRSU University, which will be conducted in the form of online exam in the form of multiple choice questions, wherein each question would have 4 options and there will be one correct answer for each. Now the subject I've taken up is Childhood and Growing Up, paper first of B.Ed first year. Coming on to the first question we have, which one of the following is a good example of scaffolding? अगर देखा जाए तो scaffolding होता क्या है? Scaffolding is बच्चे को या स्टूडेंट को किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने का तरीका समझाना और उसको तब तक समझाना जब तक कि बच्चा खुद से ना कर पाए. ऑप्शंस हमारे पास 4 है. First is offering a reward for solving the problem quickly. Second, telling her that she can do it by trying again and again. Providing a half-solved example, telling her she cannot go home till she solves the problem. The correct option in this case would be option 2. बच्चे को कहना कि बार बार करो जब तक आप खुद से ना कर पाए. बच्चे को बार बार ट्राई करवाना, because we always know that practice makes a person perfect. Coming on to the second question we have, your class has learners with different learning styles. To access them, you would give them. आपकी क्लास में अलग अलग बच्चे हैं, अलग अलग उनका लर्निंग स्टाइल है, उनका सीखने का तरीका अलग अलग है. उनको असेस करने के लिए आप क्या मेथड अप्लाई करोगे? आपके पास 4 ऑप्शंस हैं. द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन 2, दैट इज द सेम सेट ऑफ टास्क एंड टेस्ट. हमें हर बच्चे को सेम टास्क और सेम टेस्ट देना होगा, एक यूनिफॉर्मिटी बनाए रखनी होगी, लेकिन टीचिंग पैटर्न जो होगा मेरा वो अलग अलग होगा. थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज, nowadays there is a tendency to refer to wrong concept of children as alternative conception. This could be attributed to children's understanding being nuanced and being there passive in their own learning. Second, recognition that children are capable of thinking and their thinking is different from that of adults. Third, using fancy terms to describe children's error. Fourth, children being thought of as an adult like in their thinking. So the correct option in this case would be option 2, that is recognition that children are capable of thinking and their thinking is different from that of adult. We should never think that a child's brain is as much developed as an adult's brain. So, in such a case, their thinking pattern would always vary. Coming on to the fourth question we have, which one of the following best describes a teacher's role in a middle school classroom? Or we have 4 options: discouraging multiple perspectives and focusing on unidimensional perspective, using PowerPoint presentations to give lectures, providing opportunities for discussions, promoting students to compete amongst themselves for the first position. In such a case, the correct option would be option 3, providing opportunities for discussion. We should always let the child speak. We should always persuade him to be creative, to think logically and rationally. We should never demotivate if the child takes interest and he or she wants to give her his or her knowledge. Coming on to the fifth question we have, which one of the following statement about motivation and learning is correct? Motivation does not have any role to play in learning. No, motivation does have a role. Learning is effective only when students are motivated using external rewards. No, children are also motivated using internal rewards. Third, learning is effective only when the students have intrinsic motivation, that is a desire to learn from inside. Right? लर्निंग हमेशा तभी सक्सेसफुल होगी जब तक हमारा जो अंदर का मन है, हमारा जो इनर विल पावर है हमारी, वो हमें बोलेगी कि नहीं, आई कैन लर्न. तभी हम अच्छे से, हमारी जो लर्निंग होगी वो हेल्दी होगी, व्हेन वी हैव इंट्रिंसिक मोटिवेशन. कमिंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन वी हैव, which one of the following statements about learning is correct? Or correct answer is option 3, that is learning is equivalent to acquisition of skill. When we are acquiring skills, we are definitely learning. Coming on to the 7th question we have, which one of the following is an important activity to enable children to learn? Reward, dialogue, lecture, or instructions? Correct option is instructions. We should instruct the child to be able to learn well. Coming on to the next question we have, which one of the following statements about development is correct? We have studied about growth and development in unit 1 of childhood and growing up. डेवलपमेंट के बारे में कौन सा सही है? इट इज ऑप्शन 3. डेवलपमेंट occurs at different rate among different individuals. We cannot say that the rate of development is same in each and every person. No two person can have the same rate of development. Next question we have, middle childhood is a period from, it is from 6 years to 11 years. So option 4 is correct. Coming on to the next we have, environmental factors do not play any role in shaping an individual, since growth of individual is determined by his genetic makeup. This statement is incorrect, because there have been several researches to prove that environment can have a major influence on development. When we talk of environment, we not only talk about our external environment, we talk about social environment, cultural environment, economic environment. So these factors, they have a major influence on development. So option 1 is correct. Coming on to 11th question we have, dash is a process through which a human infant begins to acquire the necessary skills to perform as a functioning member of the society. ऑप्शन 2 इज करेक्ट, सोशलाइजेशन. जब एक जैसे ही एक बच्चा अपनी स्किल्स को एक्वायर करना स्टार्ट कर देता है, बीइंग अ मेंबर ऑफ द सोसाइटी, ही और शी begins to socialize with the other members of the society. समाजीकरण मतलब समाज के साथ अपने आप को मिलना जुलना स्टार्ट कर देता है बच्चा. Coming on to the next question we have, according to Piaget, which one of the following factors play an important role in influencing development? Option 3, that is experience with the physical world. Coming on to the next question we have, the cognitive ability that comes in pre-operational period is, it is the ability of goal directed behavior. Option 3. Next question we have, which one of the following is a correctly matched pair? Children, इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन बहुत आता है एग्जाम में, to match the correct options. In such a case, option 2 is correct. Punishment and obedience orientation. Laws are not fixed but can be changed for the good of the society. हम सोसाइटी यानी कि समाज के भले के लिए हम लॉ को चेंज कर सकते हैं. Coming on to the 15th question we have, the concept of private speech of children as proposed by Vyokse. The option 2 is correct. It illustrates that children are egocentric. बच्चों में अपनी ego भी होती है. Coming on to the next question we have, which one of the following statement is true about the role of heredity and environment? Option 1 is correct. Certain aspects of development are influenced more by heredity and others are more influenced by environment. हर चीज सेम लेवल पे चेंज नहीं होती. कुछ फैक्टर्स या कुछ हमारी डेवलपमेंट के पार्ट ऐसे होते हैं जो हेरिडिटी की वजह से चेंज होते हैं और कुछ ऐसे होते हैं जो कि एनवायरनमेंट की वजह से होते हैं. कमिंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वी हैव, which one of the following statements cannot be attributed to Piaget's theory? Option 3, learning takes place through constant practice. Piaget ने ये नहीं बोला था कि जो हमारी लर्निंग है वो constant practice से आती है. Coming on to the next question we have, which one of the following is not a limitation of the pre-operational thought? Option 2, development of symbolic thought. Next we have, play has a significant role in development of young children for the following reasons except. We have studied about plays. Play में यहाँ पे बच्चे का खेलने वाला स्पोर्ट्स की हम बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. We talk about जो हमारा प्लेज होते हैं यानी नाटक जिनको हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं. ऑप्शन 3 इज करेक्ट. इन सच अ केस इट इज जस्ट अ प्लेजेंट वे टू स्पेंड टाइम. नेक्स्ट वी हैव, which one of the following questions invites children to think critically? बच्चे को क्रिटिकली सोचने के लिए कौन सा क्वेश्चन हेल्प करता है? What are the different ways in which we can solve this? जब हम बच्चे को बोलते हैं अपना भी दिमाग चलाओ, बच्चा भी अपना दिमाग इसमें यूज करेगा. So option 4 is correct. Coming on to the next, we have which one of the following options best describes progressive education? Progressive का मतलब क्या होता है? Level by level, एक के बाद एक. In such a case, option 1 is correct. Learning by doing, खुद से करके सीखना, projects बनाना, cooperative learning करना. Coming on to the next question, we have which one of the following statements about progressive education explains education is life itself? कौन सी स्टेटमेंट प्रोग्रेसिव एजुकेशन की ये बताती है कि एजुकेशन ही लाइफ है? ऑप्शन 3, education in schools should reflect the social and natural world. Coming on to the next question, we have which one of the following can be considered as a contribution of Kohlberg's theory? अगर हम कोलबर्ग्स की थ्योरी की बात करें तो वहां पे क्या हुआ था? उन्होंने कॉग्निटिव मेच्योरिटी और मॉरल मेच्योरिटी के बीच में एक एसोसिएशन बनाया था, राइट? इस अगर हम ऑप्शंस को देखें तो वी हैव ऑप्शन 1 which is the correct answer. Coming on to the next question, we have the zone of proximal development refers to a context in which children can almost perform a task on their own with the right level of support. Option 3. Next, we have an androgynous personality. Androgynous personality क्या होती है? It is balance of what are generally considered masculine and feminine traits. बच्चे में कितनी आदमियों वाले गुण हैं और कितने महिलाओं यानी कि गर्ल्स वाली फीचर्स हैं या ट्रेट्स हैं. This is an androgynous personality. Next, question number 26. Children acquire gender roles through all of the following except. हमें जेंडर रोल्स कहाँ से आते हैं? मीडिया, सोशलाइजेशन, कल्चर, बट ट्यूटरिंग से नहीं आते. सो इन सच केस ऑप्शन 4 दैट इज ट्यूटरिंग इज करेक्ट. Coming on to the next one, we have one of the criteria of standardized test has been that standardized test का एक critique क्या है? Option 3, that is they cannot be administered on large population. जो standardized टेस्ट होते हैं उनको हम लार्ज पॉपुलेशन के ऊपर टेस्ट नहीं कर सकते, उनके ऊपर परफॉर्म नहीं कर सकते. Coming on to the next question, we have the theory of multiple intelligence says that intelligence can be of several kinds. Multiple intelligence, remember multiple intelligence, this was given by Gardner. and यहाँ पे हम क्या बोलते हैं कि जो हमारी इंटेलिजेंस है वो अलग अलग तरीके की होती है. स्पेशियल इंटेलिजेंस थी यहाँ पे, काइनेस्थेटिक इंटेलिजेंस थी, विजुअल इंटेलिजेंस थी, ऑडियो इंटेलिजेंस थी. Coming on to the next, we have giftedness in children can be attributed to. Giftedness में क्या था? There are some children who are God gifted while some children are not God gifted. There may be certain problem in them. In such a case, option 1 is correct. An interplay between heredity and environment. सब कुछ हेरिडिटी के ऊपर नहीं छोड़ा जा सकता, कुछ हमारे एनवायरनमेंट पे भी डिपेंड करते हैं. Coming on to the last question of this series, we have children from different socio-economically disadvantaged backgrounds need classroom environment which. जो बच्चे हमारे अलग अलग सोशियो इकोनॉमिक बैकग्राउंड से आते हैं उनको किस टाइप का क्लासरूम चाहिए? उनको वैसा क्लासरूम का एनवायरनमेंट चाहिए जो कि उनको अच्छा बिहेवियर सिखाए. So option 1 is correct in such a case. Children, this was my MCQ series 1 for the subject childhood and growing up. If you liked my video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe among your friends so that you can get notifications regarding my upcoming MCQ series. Thank you.